What's up, you crazy motherfuckers? So, I'm outside, as you can tell. It's late as fuck. My hair is a fucking disaster. And Nate's been texting me all week. Going to the shop to get a couple things real quick. He's been texting me all week about coming over and shooting this video. So, he works some weird fucking hours. I work some crazy hours. So, it's Friday. I don't know what day of the week, like day of the month. But I know it's Friday, because I just got off of work at 10 o'clock. It's right about 10:30 right now. And I'm getting ready to go over to Nate's house. Now, it's late as fuck. I don't know what he has planned. I know you guys can't see me. I apologize. Like I said, it's fucking nighttime. I don't know what he has planned. He won't tell me anything other than come over. So, I'm headed to his place right now. Trying to get everything together. Figured I'd do a short little intro. Shitty intro on the old iPhone. And we're gonna go over and shoot some video. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but I do have something for us to try. My wife's sleeping with the baby. Almost forgot the bear. Sorry, I had to go back in. And I started talking, but I stopped because my wife and the baby are upstairs trying to sleep. So I got this new beer called Garage Beer. I've been seeing it all over the internet. So I picked up a case. I said, we're going to try it. So I'm taking that with me. But, let's go to Nate's. Let's see what the fuck's going on. I don't know what he's got planned. I don't know if this is going to be the intro to a podcast or just a regular vlog. I don't know. But, I rigged up a little thing for a time lapse. So let's get the time lapse rolling and let's head to Nate's. This is a little bit better than my phone.
Yeah.
The phone's pretty shitty.
I'm sure
I'll
it
have
is.
to show it to
That's
you.
okay.
So what the fuck are we doing here? It's like 11 o'clock at night.
It is.
I'm freezing.
Yeah.
I just got off of work.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we here for? What am I here for?
We got a project. Kinda. It's kind of a project. It's gonna be cool.
What is it though?
I can't tell you. I have to show you a couple things first that's unrelated, but, and then I get to show you the project.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But the stuff that's unrelated is downstairs, obviously, because it's...
So isn't everything downstairs?
Well, yeah, but...
So are we going downstairs right now?
Yeah. We're gonna go downstairs right now.
And then you're going to show me whatever the fuck you're going to show me? I'm going to keep recording.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want. This is gonna be raw as it can be, realistically.
Right.
Kinda, sorta.
Raw as fuck. It all looks the same.
He woke up.
No, it all looks the same.
So, alright. I'm actually gonna go back here. You're gonna be up here because of what I have. My dog needs to shut up and go back to bed.
There's a phone up there. Why is there a phone up there?
I know.
Why is there a phone up there?
Because there is.
Why is there
I was hoping you wouldn't notice that. I was hoping
noticed
actually
it right away.
Well, no, I was hoping you would be over there before you looked up. Because if you're over there, you can't really see it.
I
Like
can
now,
still
well,
see
now
it.
you can see it because you know.
Well, it's not as bright, but yes.
Exactly. That's why I have that on instead of those because it actually looks better on that. But
All right, what?
I got some cool stuff
Okay.
that I got to show you first. Oh, for one, we didn't mention. Oh, I didn't.
I mentioned
You
it in
did?
the beginning.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just like, yeah, we're going to try it.
All right. Well, we're trying it.
Let's crack one open. Or do you want to go by this?
Coffee right now.
Coffee?
Sir, I work overnight. I work nights. I stay
You're
up all
off
night.
tonight.
Yeah.
You're off. Start boozing it up. Start boozing it up. No, we'll do that. We'll set the
Yeah,
camera up.
we'll have a separate.
Well,
thing
let's
for
put
that.
it in here. Is this still cold?
Yeah,
Let's
should
put
be.
it in there.
Yeah, it should still be cold.
Ow, my hands are cold. I can't tell.
Well, it's plugged in, so it's got to be cold.
Okay. If it's not, at least the coldness.
Right.
Are you recording up there? Or is it a time lapse?
No, I'm recording
You're just regularly recording?
for the last 15 minutes. Because you went outside to fucking wanted to ramble about work. We're on a different work now,
Okay,
sir.
sorry, guy.
So,
Sorry, guy.
this is cool. I bought another one.
Tripod.
I got it on sale.
I thought we had a second tripod. Now we have 3?
We have 3.
Well, technically we have 4 because 4 and 5 because I have 2, but I don't know where the plates are.
So, we actually have one here that was yours that you brought over when we first started this.
Okay. Is that a plate?
So, looking online, there's 3 iterations of this 5858, which is the exact same thing that is. 3 different versions. All different. The base plates sizes are all different. So basically, I bought this, and I tried it and it worked. So now I know what base plate I need. You can buy them off eBay for like $5. I mean, they're... But
so we have a whole tripod there, and all we got to do is get that base plate to fit the other tripod.
Correct, yes. Yeah, so that's easy. So we actually have 3. We have the one behind you for the main podcast camera, one that's leaning up against over there, and then now this one. And then obviously the 4th one once we get the base plate for it.
And I actually have another one at my parents' house that I think I know where the plate's for. If I find it, there's a 5th tripod.
Okay, cool. So we have tons of tripods, which is great.
Plus, I'm going to keep looking on MacBids for...
Yeah, dude. MacBids is sweet.
Okay, so if you've never heard of MacBids, if you live where... I got a 100-foot HDMI, holy fuck. XLR cable, 100-foot. I think I won this bid for like $6. This, if we went to Guitar Center to buy this, what would this be? $80? Probably. $100, if not that, if not more.
Yeah, probably something like that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad you got that, just because.
Dude, I was just scrolling through, because all I did was type in XLR on the search bar, because like you got to be very broad with how you search for things.
I've tried like looking for stuff, and it's super broad.
Yeah, like when I look for like mics and shit, or like headphone, like I literally just type in microphone, or keyboard, or XLR to see what pops up.
Yeah.
So I typed in XLR, and I was scrolling through. There was like some really shitty mics and stuff, but I seen that, and there was no bid on it at all. It was right here in Warren, at the Warren location, and I was like, oh, whatever. I watched it. I didn't bid on it. All I did was watch it. There was like 2 hours left, and there was no bid on it. So I bid $1. Somebody else bid like $2. I think I bid $3. Somebody bid $4. I think I won it for like $5 or $6. But
it's a great deal.
Yeah. Even if we don't use it for 2 years, it only cost me $5. But when we do need it, we have it.
Exactly. You also bought gaff tape.
I did. It's really shitty gaff tape.
Gaff tape's gaff tape.
I tore a piece off, and it feels like it's like plastic, not even like fabric.
Realistically, the only time we're really going to use this, since we do have carpet down in the studio, is under the carpet, just to keep the wires
or even
nice
like
and neat. Or
maybe little pieces up under the table.
But realistically, that's all we're going to use it for. We're not taping wires on top of stuff, really.
Right.
I mean, I guess we could, but I don't want to do that on top of the carpet.
I'd rather just do it underneath.
So we have that.
Yep.
That and those. Now I got some stuff back here. Let me get this fucking wrapping out of here. They fucking packed.
Are you making a bubble wrap factory back there?
Yeah.
Jesus
How'd you
Christ.
know? How'd you know? So I got a couple things. USB-C female to USB-A male.
For what?
An adapter.
Just to have?
Yeah, just to have. Okay. Just in case we need to adapt for something or other. I don't know. All right. It was like $3 or $5
on Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon. Most of the stuff is Amazon, actually.
That's valid.
HDMI couplers that are in here, they're female to female, so if we need to like extend an HDMI.
Yeah, I like that.
Pretty cool.
That's a good one.
Just a USB-C cable, because it was like a
long one?
Frequently bought.
So is that just U to A or C to A?
Yeah, it's just a regular USB-C cable.
10 feet?
Yeah, and it's like USB 3.2 or whatever, supposedly. So it'll do up to like 10 gig per second transfer speeds, I think. Something like that. I don't know.
Sweet. I think we need to buy like one of those Pelican cases and just get rid of the foam for all of our cables and adapters.
And then just individually like wrap them in there and just toss them in.
Like this, we could take out of the box, keep it wrapped up, and just throw it in there. Same with this one and this one and the XLR cord.
Right.
Because we have like all this. Like here's I don't even know what this is.
Oh, that's for that camera back there.
Oh, okay.
A USB 3.0 active cable.
What is an active cable?
Plugs in. So this is like 25 feet.
Okay.
So after so long of a distance in cable, it needs to be an active cable is what they call it.
Okay.
So it needs power because
to keep like transmitting signal.
Correct. Yeah. Because obviously after so long of a distance, the computer can only transfer power so long. So that's what this is. So it's just 3.0 or 3.0 extension cable active, plugs in, whatever. It's kind of nice. I've actually never owned an active cable. So that's the difference between that and this one. This is just USB 3.0, doesn't plug in other than the computer.
So where was that at?
That was just extra when it was hooked up to one of my printers.
Okay.
So that's that over there. And I bought a USB hub. Oh, that down there. So I bought a USB hub. This is pretty cool too. Trying to pull it out of the box here. So it either connects USB-C or USB-A, which is kind of nice.
Okay.
It has 4 USB 3.0 ports, one USB 3.2 or whatever it is for 10 gig, and 2 USB-C ports for 10 gig. And apparently they're all individually powered. That I didn't know. And it plugs in, it has a power cable with it.
So you just plug it into the wall.
Plug it into the wall and then plug it in, run cable or whatever.
Right.
It's pretty cool for whenever we end up going, like,
Right.
if we end up needing that stuff for, like, any new equipment that, like, since the computer's obviously over there on that shelf, we're over here, we have our equipment over here.
Right.
Have a hub instead of having to run a million cables underneath carpet multiple times.
Just run one from the computer to us and hub it.
In theory, anyways, that's how it's supposed to work. That's kind of why I bought this 3.0 active cable as well, just in case. It's kind of a testing thing we're going to have to go through at some point.
Tear it all apart and redo it.
Correct, yeah. So that's that. Bought another adapter that you have for your camera.
Oh, okay.
Just in
Was
case
that
that
mini
one.
HDMI?
Micro HDMI.
Micro
Yeah, it's the
HDMI.
same exact one that you have.
Just to have a second one.
Yeah, just have a second one, just in case that one breaks or we forget it or something. I figure I toss it in the bag or something just to
Or
have.
if you get a Sony camera, then we have two Sony cameras to use.
Yeah, that's good. And then I bought
What the fuck are those?
25-foot HDMI cables, 6 of them, 3 in each.
Why do we need 25-foot, 6
25-foot HDMI cables?
Yes.
Well, eventually, when we do multicam,
Okay. I don't know if we have 6 cameras. Or were they just, that's how they were sold?
you could buy, I actually thought I bought 2-pack ones, 'cause I was just going to do 4, but they were either 1-pack or 3-pack, and 3-pack is obviously cheaper than buying, one 3 times.
Yeah.
So that's that. I was trying to get the blue and
Too
black
bad, I
ones.
was just about to say, too bad they're not blue.
So I looked for blue and black ones.
Yeah.
I couldn't find them, at least in 25-foot.
Yeah.
Or for the same price they were.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks, but basically when we do it, they're going to be under carpet and they're going to be behind scene.
Yeah.
We're never really
Either
gonna,
under carpet or if we ever have to run them like up a wall, or we can always hide them in tracks.
Yeah,
in
something
those
like that.
black
So,
or white tracks.
Right. But yeah, so that's that, which is pretty cool. I bought an adapter for us to try on your Sony. It's a Sony to Canon lens adapter.
Cool.
And
So that'll go on here, and then we
it
can
should
put your lens on.
and it should work with autofocus
Cool.
because it has the pin out for it.
And it's got a drop-in filter.
Yeah, got that on. I like I said, I basically got all this on Amazon except for like one thing.
Dude spent $7,000 on Amazon.
Right. I bought a wide-angle lens,
Jesus Christ.
the 10 to 18. That's when I was texting you about that. I was like, "Do you think 10 to 18 is going to be good enough?" You're like, "Yeah, it should be fine." Perfect. Bought.
And then I sent you all those pictures. You're like, yeah, it's even better because it's wide as fuck.
Yeah. And when you were sending me those pictures, I think I already bought it.
I'm actually curious because I'm standing like right in front of the tripod and holding it like right here. I can see the wood above you and like the knuckle on the top of the 2 mic stands right here. But other than that, like I can't see like any of the table or nothing. So we put this on with that adapter. See what the angle looks like too.
And like I said, that's probably going to go on that camera eventually when we do
Yeah.
the multicam, because we're going to need those that wide enough to get those two.
And I think I'd have to see what my Canon lens is. I think it also starts at 18.
I think so.
So if you ended up getting a Sony camera, then we, instead of buying a whole lens, we just buy another adapter with my lens on this body or your body for like a wider shot or even like a zoom in. And this one could be like the vlogging one that's nice and wide and shit like that.
Right.
Is that it?
No. So that's that. I bought. So this one's off of eBay.
Oh boy. Christ. Your
you
eBay
ready?
stuff scares me
Are
sometimes.
you ready for it? I think you're gonna like it.
Should I take a guess at what it is?
Yeah.
Is it for the studio?
No.
What's it for?
Can't tell you. Just
Oh,
gotta
well,
guess.
then I have no idea. I was going to say a Rode Podcaster 2.
No.
Pro 2.
No.
But,
No, an A10 Mini Pro ISO.
so it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just the other thing.
I was just messing with you. It's for the podcast. That one is.
Fuck yeah.
So now
So is it cheaper to find it on eBay?
So I paid $420 for that after tax and shipping.
That's because what was it on their website? $4.99.
Something like that.
Plus, then you would.
And
have
that
to
was
pay
brand
tax.
new. That was still wrapped. I unwrapped it to make sure everything was in there, and it was.
Cool.
That's why the wrap isn't on, but it was still sealed from the factory.
Sweet.
So the listing said he bought it for something he was doing, and then he decided to go a different route or decided not to do it. So it was. I was a bid. I bid on it for like a day, and I waited. Like I made sure I was awake for the last like 3 minutes of it. I set an alarm, and I fucking bid it, and I won it, obviously. So yeah, brand new. we'll be able to obviously do multicam when we get the stuff
and
set up.
And then we don't even have to worry about. I mean, we will switch, but if we forget to switch, it's fine.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, because this will. So yeah, what's cool about the ISO version is, it'll actually record all of the cameras at once, plus the program feed, which is like the live feed that the viewers would see basically. If we were live streaming, it'll record that plus up to 4 cameras if you had 4 set up.
So 5 total.
Yeah, so 5 total videos will be saved from this onto either a hard drive. You can hook it up to a computer or whatever. So yeah, the non-ISO version doesn't do that. Doesn't have those separate videos. You have to switch it. If you don't, you better hope you have some other way to record, because then you're kind of screwed. So that's why I wanted the ISO version. That's why we got it, because we're not going to be able to switch every single moment. We're going to forget, obviously.
We're going to forget, or we're going to mess something up, switch it too early, or people are start talking. So it's nice to just have all recordings of each one.
So that's that. That was the only thing in that box. This one right here, get that bubble wrap out of the way. It's pretty cool. Rodecaster Pro 2.
This fucking asshole.
I bought it off Amazon. It said it was in acceptable condition, so I opened it, obviously.
Yeah. Brand new.
This motherfucker's brand new. The box was fucked up, as you can tell.
Yeah.
This is, like, it's still sealed. But, like, I don't see a speck of dust on that thing, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I don't see a speck of dust. I only paid $4 something for it.
That's not bad.
No.
Especially because they're $7.99.
Exactly. Dude, I literally, like...
That's $4.99. You said $4.99?
I think after tax it was like $5.
Because the regular Pros right now are $4.99.
Right. I think after tax it was like $5.20 something, $5.30 something.
That's a steal.
Yeah, exactly. When I saw it, I was like, dude, gotta have it.
The power cable's in there.
Yeah.
Everything's in there. This dude easily just spent $1,000. What is that?
What?
Oh, that's just like a power supply.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so that's that.
So now we get to make another video of redoing the studio again.
Oh, we're doing it tonight, sir.
Tonight?
Yeah, that's why I had you come over.
So this isn't a podcast then, this is a vlog.
Yeah.
So
I got one last thing.
What do you got back there, a fucking stripper?
I wish, a midget stripper.
A midget stripper.
I wish. I'm a 7'3". That's why this camera's up here, so that way I can try and get your reaction. I'm hoping I got it.
So basically everything I just said 5 minutes ago about if you ever get an A7 III or when we get
it was killing me to tell you I have all of that.
It was just back there.
Yeah.
How did you keep this a secret for a week is what I want to know.
2 weeks, dude. This has been a 2-week thing since February. My phone's recording.
That's fine.
February like 11th or something like that.
Yeah, man, about 2 weeks.
It's been it was 2 weeks ago from Saturday night. I think, or Friday night, something like that. Yeah, tonight, either tonight or tomorrow night.
So where'd you get that? Amazon?
Yep. Used. Everything I bought was used. Technically, besides the cabling and the lens, maybe. Actually, no, the lens might have been used too. But,
damn.
Yeah, I mean.
Everything in there, the body, the lens. Everything's good. You tested everything already?
Nope, I haven't tested a single thing.
That's this. That's the same one we're using right now.
Yep, exact same one.
So this is the camera that you're looking on right now, guys. The A7
III.
Yeah, same thing as me.
Yeah.
A7 III. Came with batteries and everything?
Yep. I did look the lens over to make sure it wasn't like cracked or anything.
Right.
Yeah. Charger, battery, strap, even.
How much did you pay for this?
I think it was
over $1,000.
Yeah, I think it was about 1,500.
But that's not bad because that whole kit's like 2,200 on Best Buy.
The 7 III.
So scratch what I said, guys, about a minute ago about dude spent $1,000. Dude spent like 2,500.
Yeah, it was like 1,500.
Because that camera and that board is $2,000 right there. Plus that, plus all the extra cameras, probably like 2,700. That's crazy. Dude balled out on Amazon.
So, me and Chip had a semi-serious, well, it was actually a serious, not sit-down conversation, but serious texting session, because he's obviously not here every single day of his life. And basically told him, like, I'm all in, dude. Like, I'm not messing around. I want to be able to do this for a living one day.
Yeah.
And
I got some ideas. We'll talk about them off camera too, about with how the channels work.
I'm surprised you didn't like catch on like when I started pulling cables out and like these.
Well, like I had a feeling. That's why I was like, why the fuck do you buy 6 cables? And I was like, I know you're fucking nuts. You just do this dumb shit.
Yeah. I get drunk and I'm
you
like,
just
I
don't
need to
care.
spend money.
You just don't care.
Yeah. Basically.
But then I'm like, there's no way that like you would just drop 2 bands on all this equipment rather than 2 weeks ago we just said, hey, let's start selling more merch. Let's do this.
Well, when you were saying that, I'm like, yes, like keep that mentality. Perfect. Because I didn't want to obviously like tell you. I wanted to tell you for the last 2 weeks, but like I'm like, dude, I can't. I lost sleep over this, dude. Like seriously, like the past like week, because I've been hyped up because when we set a date, like obviously we're supposed to do it tomorrow night. But like when we set the date, I'm like, fuck yeah, like dude, I can't wait. But then I'm like, dude, I want to do it tonight. Like I want to set this up. Fuck. But I've been sleeping like 4 or 5 hours a night.
You're nuts.
Because I've been so excited to do this.
You're insane.
It's awesome.
Well,
dude.
I guess let's.
It's awesome.
I guess let's tear into this.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to move that stuff back again because we got to run HDMI cables there, and I'm assuming over to those 2 corners for tripod 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, I should say.
And obviously we'll have to adjust them because like right here, you could set up a camera if you really wanted to, but it might show in the main. I don't know.
Yeah. Say we're literally gonna have to like basically set them up, like roughly set them up.
It's almost like we need the fucking mounts that we can like mount to the wall to keep the camera like up here. Because you put a tripod here. I shouldn't have said anything because dude's gonna go out and buy mounts tonight.
No, I'm not. No, a tripod will be fine.
We'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
Basically, we're gonna have to set up the camera, set up the ATEM so we can look at it on the TV.
If worst comes to worst,
and then
what lens did that come with?
Same thing.
28 to 70. Then worst comes to worst, we put the wide angle here.
That's what I would do.
And move this up.
Yeah, dude, it's a game changer. We have 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's a fucking game changer.
Because it's nice to record with 1. So now that means now we have 4.
We have 4 cameras.
DSLR cameras, an 80D, 2 A7 Mark IIIs, and whatever mine is, like a T5i, something simple.
I think yours is T5i.
But
T5 or T6, whatever it is. But anyways, yeah, let's crack a beer.
Yeah.
I need a beer.
So we got beer.
We got beer.
So like I said in the intro, I've been seeing this all over the interwebs. It's called Garage Beer. I figured we'd try it out.
It's classic light beer.
Yeah. Everybody's saying it tastes just like a Michelob, a Coors Light, Miller, like all those light beers. Everybody's saying that's what it tastes like. It's the official beer of Gas Monkey Garage, so it's got to be good.
What is that?
It's ice fucking cold, that's for sure.
Yes, it is.
95 calories. Let me get in the light here. 4%, 95 calories. Gay Raj beer.
Gay Raj.
Because he drinks Michelob, and I drink Miller. So if we can find something, here, you fucking take this for a minute.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
My fucking arm hurts.
Jesus.
If we can find something that we both like, that will sponsor us. Fuck, I'm tripping over everything. Open this end. Crush to recycle. This is the side of the can where beer brands tell their story. But we thought you would rather just drink beer with your buddies. Garage beer is light, refreshing, and made with our highest quality ingredients. That's it. Keep it light. Cheers. There's your Instagram. 4 carbs. So let's give it a whirl here. I'll crack them both.
Yeah, it's fine.
Since you're holding the cam.
Satisfying.
I don't know why I smell both of them. Dude, look, just smell it. It smells just like a Miller Lite.
Smells like a regular beer.
Kind of beer.
Better than that last beer we tried.
That was disgusting. Cheers.
Cheers.
To Garage Beer.
To Garage Beer.
I like it.
Not bad.
It kind of just tastes like a...
Tastes like a Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Coors Light or something.
But I'm curious to find out. I don't know what it is, but I can't drink Busch Light because it gives me fucking massive like heartburn and indigestion. Mm-hmm. But Miller Lite and Coors Light's fine. It's just that light beer.
So you'll find out if this will give you
indigestion or not.
And if it doesn't, then new beer for
new beer for the shop.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like it. I like the can design, just the garage with the basketball hoop on the background.
It is
fucking
nice.
Sweet. I like it.
It was easier for me to do that than zoom in on you. Yeah, not bad.
No, I fuck with it.
I'm happy about it. Definitely better than the last beer we tried. That last beer was gross.
Yeah, I forget the name of that.
I don't know.
Like,
didn't we have it on a podcast?
yeah, we did it. We did it on an episode, I think.
It was like one of our first episodes.
Yeah, it was like it's like Big Dog Brewery or something like that. Wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, not our kind of beer.
So the plan is to redo the cabling. So are we gonna sell that old board, or you just want to keep it?
I'm just gonna keep it
Okay.
as a backup or something.
Backup, or if we...
I'll take it upstairs and use it for my setup.
You could do that, or if we ever wanted to fucking... like, say I bought an SM7B down the road for myself, and I brought it over to plug in when we record with. You could bring yours down, like when we're just doing our podcast and shit with just us. You could take that board to my house. We could plug it into a fucking laptop or something in the garage if we wanted to record something at the house.
Yeah.
You know, like a sit-down video in the garage or something.
Right. It'll get used.
It will definitely get used.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're nuts.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
I think you're fucking nuts.
I am nuts. That's okay.
You're
All
fucking
right.
insane.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
Holy fuck.
I don't know where to start, but we got a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, we do, and it's fucking... What time is it right now?
I don't know. Too late and not enough time to do it.
11:50 at night. There's my baby. It's 11:50 at night.
Yeah, that's fine.
And my phone's about to die, so I gotta plug my phone in.
There's...
Right here.
I forgot, yeah, you have stupid USB-C.
It's not stupid. You
All
have
right.
fucking gay-ass
All right.
lightning, old school.
We got stuff to do.
First, close your eyes. Pull out 6 inches. Close your eye. I said close your eyes, you peckerhead, because it's on the back side. Yeah, you fucking dick.
All right.
Kick rocks.
All right, we got stuff to do.
Your ass sucks canal water. All right, we got shit to do. Let's go.
Let's go. You fucking moron.
What'd we do, Jimmy?
We're done for now. For one, it is currently, there's no time.
It's like 3:30 in the morning.
3:23 in the morning. You came over at what,
Like 11.
11. It's 3:23 in the morning, and we got everything tore down, set back up, and working to a degree to where we're able to now start testing it. Not tonight, obviously. So back here, this is the brains of the operation. I guess I'll spoil the good stuff first, I guess. So Rodecaster Pro 2 right here, controlling all the audio from 4 mics. It has Bluetooth, USB, so on and so forth. It's a lot of control we have to go through. I have to go through and set it all up. We ran Ethernet to both devices. I made Ethernet cables that run all the way over to a switch, so that way they can get updates over the air or updates, you know, through the internet without being Wi-Fi or USB. It can just update automatically, so on and so forth. And then our Mini Pro ISO also via Bluetooth. What am I? It's fucking late.
No, it's early.
It's early for me, yeah. So that way, Ethernet, so that way it'll get updates, as well as we can actually stream from this directly.
Can you?
Through the software? Yeah.
So like how we talked about wanting to do like a...
So if you want to do like a live stream like on Twitch or whatever.
Kick or YouTube.
But with like full like
broadcast,
it does it through the software. It's pretty cool.
Good to know.
So that has that. We have it all set up. That's where it's staying. We need to do a little bit of cable management at the bottom just to make it look a little nicer for camera purposes, but it...
Well, no, because if we build that thing, you'll never see it.
That's also true. Depending on what we do,
yeah,
we'll figure
something out.
Here, which is, I don't know how well it's going to pick up on camera.
Well, it picks up pretty decent.
This is the setup.
That camera keeps cutting in and out, and it's something right in here. Look. It's when I walk on the cable. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. This was kind of a test run to see.
Yeah.
But this is the format that we will see as the hosts/producers, I guess. All controlled through the controller back here. Obviously, that's camera 1 that isn't there. Camera 2, camera 3, which is my camera, actually. So this is what it would look like if Chippy wasn't in the way. Roughly what it would look like just looking at me. Obviously, if we have a guest next to me, or actually Chip next to me, depending on how it's set up. Obviously, it's going to change a little bit, but that's how it is.
But now we can successfully...
Yeah, we have fades and stuff. Obviously,
multicam.
the no carding camera, that won't exist when that happens. But
Correct.
I mean, we have a lot of We have a lot of opportunity. I don't know what that is. That's
Yeah,
definitely have to fix that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. But that's going to kind of suck, though, if that's the case.
What?
If we have to run a new cable. That cable just happens to be bad. That means all this is going to have to come back out.
It keeps cutting in and out.
I know, and I don't know why. I don't know. Anyways, not the point. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
But this is the setup. Obviously, Chippy's camera will be on this tripod here, which he's recording with now. But that'll be there, shooting across to him or the 2 guests or 1 guest, whatever we have over there.
So for any of you techie geeks like us, I wouldn't say we're tech geeks, but any of you guys that are curious to want to know, I'm going to turn this other light on real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
So for any of you tech guys or gals that are interested to know what we're running,
Yeah.
I'm recording right now on this same camera, Sony A7 Mark III. So we got 2 of those.
Yep.
We got a Canon 80D, which is our center cam.
Probably going to get replaced
which
eventually.
will get upgraded to a Sony A7 Mark III.
Yeah.
But that'll be down the road. Yeah. Maybe we even sell that one to buy that one.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because you got this one, so
yeah. I don't know. It depends. But anyways, yeah.
But other than that, we use, well, for the front part.
Yeah.
Back part, we're going to get mic upgrades down the road. Right now, we just have Shure's PGA 58s dynamic microphones. It's a good voice microphone that a lot of musicians use on stage. We got 4 of those. Tascam TH200Xs for the headphones. We got the blue Compass boom arms. And like Nate said, the Rode Podcaster Pro 2 and the ATEM.
ATEM Mini Pro ISO.
What is it? ATEM Mini Pro ISO. Yep. That's a fucking mouthful.
It is.
Video switcher.
Yeah, video switcher.
Video
is what he
switcher.
called it. Yeah. So, but it's nice. We can do, obviously, up to 4 cameras if we really want to.
Yeah.
We only have 3, plus the outputs of the TV.
Plus the mics that you guys are hearing us on.
Yeah.
Which I thought the Rhodes would have been nice. Don't get me wrong. We do have
Rhodes.
We do have
the Rode versions of these
wireless Go mics.
We bought
garbage.
We bought them.
Trash.
Well, the audio was good.
The audio was good, but the one doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work
like
anymore.
It right out of the box just doesn't work. It wouldn't take a charge. It wouldn't stay charged.
No, it worked for a minute, and then we didn't use them for a while. But I left them on charge. But realistically, the device should have cut the charging off. That's how that works.
Right.
Like when I was charging these DJI cases, when I came down, there was no lights on. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, did I just burn those up already or something? No, it shuts it off. So it should have some type of control to where, obviously, like an iPhone or something, it shuts off charging or slows it down, whatever. But one mic is completely done. The other one was plugged in the exact same amount of time, same thing with the receiver, and they're both fine.
Yeah.
Just the one mic died, and obviously we need 2 mics to film. Nice. But
we switched over to the DJIs.
Yes, and it has been a godsend.
Yes, Nate bought 2 sets of these.
Yeah.
So technically,
we have 4 microphones.
Yeah, we have 4. Now that we got 2 Sonys, you can always do 2 on this, 2 on that, and then when you go to edit, you could always cross.
Yeah.
If you needed to.
Yeah, there's a lot of big opportunity now for the setup we have.
Yes.
For what it is.
Absolutely.
Also, I haven't noticed that thing cut out yet.
Neither have I. So I don't know if it's just a random thing or I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have not a clue.
But yeah, this is it. This is great. I'm
but this
very
is
happy.
the setup right now.
We do have some cable management to do.
Yeah, a little bit of cable management, especially down here by the TV. Just figuring out, bundling up some extras, keeping it off to the side.
If you notice, there's actually a hook on this thing.
Yeah.
We can bundle stuff up or whatever.
Well, that I think is actually for a sandbag.
Yeah, well, we're
a
not
weighted bag.
No,
but I'm saying
I know.
I think that's actually what that's for.
But yeah, this is a big upgrade. I'm very happy with it. I can't wait to see, for one, what we're able to produce with it, and 2, the upgrades to come down the future. But there's really, I mean, realistically, other than a third A7 III.
And then better mics and headphones.
And better mics and headphones. There's really not much product-wise that we need to do because we've done it. I mean, technically, would it be nice to actually have a second TV like that over there?
Yeah.
To split and then split like this picture so that way I can look straight, you can look straight.
Yeah.
You know, but that's not a necessity.
It's not a necessity. We don't have the space.
Correct.
This room's just not big enough.
Right.
If we
at least with that shelf being there.
Yeah,
If
I
the
mean,
shelf
even with
wasn't there,
the shelf was there, you put a TV there, you could probably squeeze past it.
but still, yeah.
But then we're losing a whole shelf and.
But
all
other
that
than
stuff,
that, I mean, there's really nothing.
I kind of want to do some more tiling.
We can do that. We have the tile.
I know we have a shit ton of tile. I'm just saying, like right here, everything here is all tiled except right up in here.
Yeah.
In the picture view. So like even if we finished it off, you know, that would help with maybe some of the reflection, because this isn't as reflective as it is over here because all the white. So it just cut out. I watched it flash. I was standing over here.
I wonder if it's a bad cable or something.
I have no idea.
It's
I don't know. We'll mess with it. You can mess with it. Something. We'll figure it out. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I thought maybe it was the focus issue or something.
Yeah, I have no idea. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But either way, it's set up. We're done. Chippy wants to go home and go to bed. I want to stay up.
I've almost been up for 24 hours now because it's currently 3:33 in the morning.
You've been up since 7.
I got up at like 6:30, 6:45 was when the baby woke us up. 7 o'clock. That's yours. So, one thing we didn't do this video, and we always have to do, shout out to the sponsors.
Yeah.
Red Beard. Shout them out. Links down below. Use the code. I think it's ShitShow.
It's either ShitShow or ShitShow 15.
I think it's ShitShow for that one.
I don't remember which one is
for 15% off. And then RBrand Beard products. The go-tos. The GOAT of beard products. Josh Anderson. Use code ShitShow15 for 15% off your purchases.
The corresponding.
Yeah, if I mess those up,
if I mess
those up, they're down below in the link tree. Check them out. It'll tell you what to use.
Yep.
So yeah, check those guys out down below, and our official review of Garage Beer.
Oh, it's great.
It's good.
I've drank like 4 of them or 5 of them.
4.
Already.
You're like 6 or 7 deep right now.
No, maybe.
I drank 1 and I kind of forgot about it, and
now it's gonna go to waste like every other beer you drink here.
There's like a swig left, if that.
Yeah, well.
Anyways, that's gonna be the new beer.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
I like Miller. You like Michelob. I don't want to have all these random beers on the set. Plus,
I will say it tastes more like a Miller than it does a Michelob.
Yeah.
I like it.
But it's still good, yeah.
I'm still going to drink my Michelob.
Oh, yeah.
My day-to-day. But for definitely podcast and garage shots.
The whole thing just went out.
I wonder if it's this for some reason.
But cable management needs fixed back here. It's a little botched back there.
And if you think about it, that whole thing going black was the ATEM. It's not the camera. It's the ATEM. That's where this is coming from.
Yeah, the whole thing is right. It's so, that.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm not
just
worried about it. It is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We're not doing, realistically, we're not going to do 4 inputs. And if we do, it would be for like a computer. But then that's literally another HDMI cable that we would have to run, and which we really don't need if we needed to input a screen capture, because none of our podcasts are actually live, like streamed. Yeah. So if we really needed to put something like an info thing from a computer, we'll just screen cap and edit it in realistically. Right. And then obviously our voices will just be over it. So
the only thing that I would ever think of is if we did, like we talked about before, like doing like a charity live stream or doing like a 24-hour live stream.
And depending on how we're recording, I mean, we can always just screen cap if we really needed to.
But like you said too, like before, like if we did like a 24-hour stream and like we were talking or cutting between, you could slap a fucking GoPro way up there to catch everything. Yeah. And that would literally be like a raw behind the scenes thing that we could use. Right. You know, wired in. But again, that would just be a temporary thing. We just run the cable across the floor. I wouldn't worry about bugging it. I wouldn't worry about wrapping a cord in there.
Right. But anyways, that's that. There's really nothing much else to say.
I'm fucking tired.
I bet you are.
I'm exhausted.
I'm not tired yet. I can't wait to mess with this stuff. I can't wait to mess with the software that's going to be, or that is installed on the computer now. I got to restart the computer, but.
All right, well, let's wrap this up. I'm ready to go the fuck to home.
I'm sure you are.
To the homestead. Amanda's going to be mad at me.
Why? What time did you tell her you were going to be home?
Like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Now it's going to be after 4, but that's okay.
Yeah, who cares?
We're busy. So we will see you guys
in the next one. Hopefully next is going to be a podcast.
And I want to order some parts for that moped. Also, we might have another project to work on.
Well, we need to work on that project before.
Well, this project that we're going to be working on, we don't have to buy parts for because it's not ours.
Well, then...
Aiden's buying a motorcycle that's been sitting for 10 years, just like basically what we're working on. But all we have to do is clean the carb and put fresh fuel in it.
Oh.
Like, we don't have to order any parts.
Oh, well, that's fine.
So, but I don't know if he's going to bring it to the house or not, but...
We'll figure that out.
Yeah. But, yeah, if you guys have no idea what we're talking about the moped,
Yeah,
the video's probably not out yet because that's going to be
The video's definitely not out.
The video's definitely not out yet, but that's going to be a months-long project. We tore this moped apart about a month ago, a couple weeks ago easily, and parts are hard to come by because it's like a 1981. I found a guy in California. Oh, I never told you. I'm going to tell you this before I leave after we wrap this up. But I found a guy out of California. He could sell parts, but they're not super cheap, but they're not super expensive either. So I'd rather not spend money on them right now if I don't have to. I can wait a little bit. But it's like you basically just send him pictures of what you need. He'll email you back if you have them. Then you like Venmo him and he'll mail them out to you. It's kind of like, but it's like a legit website. It's not like some sketchy thing. But so we're rebuilding this moped hopefully just to make a fun little toy just to buzz around in the yard with. Just to like,
and put mixed fuel in instead of regular fuel like we did last time.
Yeah.
That was pretty stupid of us.
So we're going to wrap this up here. We will see you guys in the next video, whenever that is.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's going to be.
Hopefully the next video is a podcast. We haven't done one in a while.
We got a couple people lined up that want to come on.
We do. And we also want to redo the one with Josh.
That's what I'm talking. That's one of them I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I want to get him back on, because we never ended up posting that. Obviously.
Actually, no, we won't make a video probably on us messing with this stuff because it's just technical stuff between like that we want to figure out and that we want set for us. So, but if you guys do want to see a video on that of us, like after we get it set up and figure out how this technology works, because we're both new to it. I love tech, but I've never messed with anything this really elaborate. Except, I mean, I guess in high school, but that was what, 8 years ago?
Yeah, we were still learning.
Yeah, we were still learning, and we were like fucking off in class. Realistically, sorry, Duran.
Speaking of Duran,
we want to get our teacher, our 11th and 12th
So we
grade.
went to a technical high school together. That's where me and Nate met in 11th and 12th grade in a multimedia tech class.
Yeah, that dealt with basically what we're doing here, except obviously for regular filming and stuff. But
and like we did, you know, competitions and photography stuff and videography stuff and animation stuff.
And if you guys know what a TriCaster is, you know, that they use in like TV stations, we actually had one there, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 piece of equipment for like live streams and stuff.
Like we would live stream the graduation, so we would pack it all up and go run multicams and all types of stuff.
So,
but we want to get him back on the show.
For one, so we can show him what we've come up with so far.
10 years ago. But just to kind of catch up, because again, it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't 10 years.
It's 8 years ago, sorry. 8 years ago when we graduated, 10 years ago when we started.
Yeah.
Because we would have started in 14 to 15 and then 15 to 16. Yeah. So the fall of 2014 is when we met.
10 years, yeah.
So the fall of this year will be 10 years.
Yep. That's a long time. That doesn't seem that long. It seems like we just graduated like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 10 years ago is when we met, and now 10 years later is when we're finally
doing what we wanted to. Dude, we tried to do this back in senior year.
Yeah.
I know, dude, we messed up so we didn't mess up. We
tried.
We fucked off in so many projects though.
To try and do this. And like me and you talked about doing what we're doing now
but we just
for years.
We just didn't have money.
Like when I was in college, we said, yo, let's do it. We never had money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then after I graduated, I moved away for a while. So when I moved away, we really didn't talk much. Like we still did, but like we just drifted apart a little bit just because I moved away. You were still here. And then we were literally, I come over to hang out one day and we were like, fuck it, let's go to Guitar Center. We spent like $1,000. You spent like $1,000. That was when you bought
I bought the
Shure SM7B for yourself. That's when you bought the board for yourself. These had the mics we went to Hubbard Music and bought in the mall. And then we just started literally in those two chairs on that brick wall is where we started.
I actually, there's old footage which I'll randomly toss in during this conversation.
Pop up a picture. I'm going to text you a picture right here in my hand. Pop it up.
Okay.
Of the original set.
Okay.
There's a picture of us laughing, sitting on that brick wall.
Yeah.
Put it right in my hand.
I think
right
I have
here.
that, but send it to me anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. So pop that bitch up on the screen. So you guys have how far we've come.
In
a year.
Just a little over a year. I think it was January or something. We talked about it or something like that.
Well, Amanda has pictures in January of us sitting over there. So it was probably either super early January or like really late December when we went and bought everything.
Yeah.
So it's been, say, a year and 2 months.
Yeah.
Say a year and a quarter.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Of when we started this journey.
Yep.
Like I said,
less than 2 years.
It sat in 2 mismatched recliners.
Yep.
No camera. All we went with was audio because we bought the wrong board the first time.
And the board didn't even work. Like
Yeah.
there was like the audio was like it sounded good in our headphones. It was trash going into the computer.
For one, unless you've tasted them before.
I swallowed
Like,
it on an empty stomach, and it left a filmy layer on my tongue.
Wasn't anything really, but anyways, continue.
So I'm driving home, and my stomach starts churning. Yeah.
Straight garbage.
Yeah, because we bought the wrong board, but we've learned, and now we've built a full-blown studio that we plan on recording out of for at least a year.
I would guess, yeah. I mean, as long as this works, I mean, if it works and we can make it look good and sound good,
that's all that matters.
That's what matters.
And then we could pump it out, blow up, buy a building,
go from
there.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's wrap this up. I'm going home.
I say I gotta piss. I want to fuck with stuff.
All right, we will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Don't know when that's going to be. Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be listed down below. Shout out to sponsors.
Yep.
Shout out Garage Beer. If anybody watches this from Garage Beer, hit us up. We're looking for a beer sponsor.
We are. I drink a lot of beer. I mean, a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Probably not good, but
We
drink a lot of beer.
We drink a lot when we're working outside.
Yes.
Or like riding or doing stupid shit.
I just drink a lot of beer.
Especially, I drink a lot in the summer. I don't drink as much in the winter, I think, because it's cold.
Yeah.
But like working outside when you're sweating,
In the
chugging
summer,
beer,
dude,
mowing.
I'm drinking beer constantly.
Yeah.
That's my source of
mowing
hydration.
grass, drinking beer, working in the garage, drinking beer, all types of shit.
Yeah,
So
if you wanna fucking help us out with some fucking beer,
or even just sponsor us and we'll buy the beer and just sponsor us and
we'll always throw your name out. We love beer. I love beer.
We love beer.
We love beer. Anyways, all right, we gotta wrap this up. It's
All
been going on too long. You gotta go home.
I'm out of here. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Later.